7 biggest abandoned cities, or ghost towns in the world. Number 7. Kayakköy, Turkey. Another example of the aftermath of the Greco-Turkish War in the early part of the 20th century, Kayakköy used to be a bustling and peaceful town composed primarily of Greek residents. It is now run over with overgrowth and weather decay, but the memories in the 350-odd homes still remain. Number 6. Oradour-sur-Glane, France. Located in the German-occupied France in the Second World War, Oradour-sur-Glane has a shuddering history of death and massacre when Nazis killed close to 700 people in the village. It now is a preserved town that is flocked upon by people from all across the world who can read in its ruins the bloodshed that prevailed during that dark age. Number 5. Hashima Island, Japan. A classic example of Japan in its era of rapid economic growth after the grueling World War II, Hashima Island's sole purpose was to be a home for the undersea coal miners, and it featured high-rise buildings, public amusement, and modern facilities, but was decommissioned in 1974 when the mines were themselves closed. It now is a popular tourist attraction, and the architecture holds to this very day. Number 4. Pripyat, Ukraine. Few people are alien to the Chernobyl disaster of 1986 that has rendered its surrounding areas inhabitable for a few hundred years at least, and Pripyat was one of them. There is a zone of alienation that is safe to visit, and you can also find a guided tour that can take you around the mess. It is a definite glimpse to the worst nuclear disaster in history. Number 3. Krakow, Italy. Well over 1,000 years ago, Krakow was a busy city in Italy for all the wrong reasons. It was eventually evacuated of its 1,800-odd residents in 1963 because of safety reasons, and is now in ruins. It now serves its purpose in being a backdrop for movie scenes and tourism in Italy. Number 2. Varosha, Cyprus. Once looked at as number 1 tourist destination in Cyprus, between 1970 and 1974, it was one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, and was a favorite destination of celebrities such as Elizabeth Taylor, Richard Burton, Raquel Welch, and Brigitte Bardot. Varosha had to endure a Turkish invasion in 1974 where all inhabitants fled fearing a massacre. It now exists as a desolate town of decaying buildings, serving as a reminder of the time that was. Number 1. Kangbashi, Ordos, China, also known as Heabags District or Heabags District. Although not completely deserted, the Kangbashi district in the Ordos area in Inner Mongolia, China has never attained the civic status it was designed for. The well-thought-of architecture and intricate design would make you believe it has hundreds of thousands of residents, but in reality it's just a few thousand people.